Hello and welcome to One Club Champ. My name is Gary and this is my level 10 to the Prem custom club save where I'm taking Buck CC from the depths of the pyramid all the way to the Prem. Now, we are in the Vanarama National. You know how hard it is to get from that level into the league. We've signed some players, we've sold some players, and now it's the first game of the season, and let's see what the boys can do on opening day. So here we are, we're in the year 2026, 2027, and it's our Buck CC save going into the Vanarama National League. This was last season, as you can see, 42 games, 34 won, 6 drawn, 2 lost, 111 goals, 32 goals conceded, goal difference of 79 and 108 points. So, as with everything with a lower league save, you have your best players kind of taken away from you. So let's go into our transfers and our transfer history and look at this princely sum of £42.5 thousand. We have sold Marcus Sheldon off towards Sutton for £5.75, I believe, yeah, £6,000. Aston Hercules, we've sent him out on loan, the young little new gen, little right winger, he's gone out on loan to play. We've also sold Dwayne Sewell. Now, Dwayne was an excellent player for us, scored 16 goals in 38 games, 7.16 rating, and we sold him to Salford, you know, for potentially £46,000. Ryan Charlton on a loan, little new gen kid, gone to #United. Connor Annette out on loan again, so getting some of our younger players some league experience, and Rob Fogarty. Anyway, enough with that. Who have we bought in? Well, we have spent £210 on a loan fee for the one, the only, the wand, Rayan Clarke. Now, in my Aylesbury save, Rayan Clarke was one of the best lower league left midfielders. Basically had a wand of a left foot with the types of goals he scored, assists he made. And although he may not be anything more than a 2.5-star fringe player, he will play on the left side. We've given him the number 11 shirt. Rayan Clarke, welcome to Buck CC. I want to introduce to you an absolute beast, a meathead. Here he is, Mark Molyneux. He has been released from Wolves. We've signed him, 21-year-old, centre-back, 6'3", 13.5 stone. He is a no-nonsense centre-back. I actually quite like him. I think he'll do really well in our team. He's come in, he valued at £24,000. We're paying him £1,200 a week. He's 3.5-star current, potentially 5-star, and he comes in from Wolves having not made a single appearance. So he is, I think he could be a potential captain here. Even though he's only got 10 leadership, he comes in with 19 aggression and 17 bravery. So I like him a lot. He will go up for a corners, jumping reach of 16, heading of 12, all good things to potentially get on the end of some of the corners. Harley Hamilton, not much really special about him. Brought him in as a free transfer. Again, it doesn't have much pace or acceleration. He's got decent first touch and passing and technique. It's just someone to bring in and add a bit of depth to the squad. Chisholm Afoka. Chisholm Afoka, released from Aston Villa in the Premier League, comes all the way down to the Vanarama National. And here he is. He can play on the right flank, the left flank. I like him because he's got some pretty good physical stats, good dribbling, good crossing, good technique, bit of flair as well with 13. And he's had a wonderful pre-season, 6 goals in 6 appearances, even though we don't pay too much attention for that. He's a under-20 capped international for Nigeria, and Chisholm is now in Buck CC. Let's say hello to Jeremy Keizu, released from Spurs and Huddersfield, hasn't really done anything. I mean, he played 5 times in the Championship last year, but Jeremy will go on the left-hand side. I like, again, good athletics, going up and down that left flank, gets forward whenever possible, knocks the ball past the opponent, and refrains from taking long shots. But that's good because he's got a long shot rating of 1. So we will make sure that he doesn't take long shots. Anyway, I quite like him. He's still young. He's valued at just under £20,000, and he comes in on the left-hand side. 2 goalkeepers to quickly go through. Zander Park, here he is, 22-year-old, released from Stoke, hasn't played a game, 6'2", got okay ratings. I mean, look, he's 2.5 star, £5,000. And let's then have a look at Josh Griffiths. Here he is, released again from West Brom. He did play in the first season of our save for Cheltenham in League 2, and since then has kind of really stalled. Now he is capped in England under in the youth setups in real life. His career has stalled here in Champ, and so he comes in for Buck CC. If we do a quick comparison with Zander, as you can see here, the better player is Zander over Josh, just because apart from actually, if you see here, 13, Josh gets it, but everything else is in Zander's favour. Attribute-wise, as you can see there, and position and roles, not much to really report about. Decent Vanarama National players, potentially good. As you can see here, Josh has got a bit more potential than Zander. Determined, he's a distributor, decent fitness, and performs well in training, as does the other lad. So we've got 2 pretty good backups. Let's go into our tactics. Here's our 4-2-4, and up front, Niall Ennis, who came in towards the back end of last season, smashed in some goals, 10 in 9 in the Vanarama North. And I really like him. I think he is better than, well, as you can see, £180,000 he's worth. Not sure what he's doing at Buck CC, but we love him down in Buck CC. So here's Josh Allen as well, released from Luton, had a really good season last year, 27 goals, in 33 appearances. He slots in that false 9 role for us. And that's Bidstrup in the centre of midfield, along with Pozzo, who is turning himself into a bit of a legend here at Buck CC. He's played 98 league games for us. He's played 3 seasons. He's scored 9 goals, 16 appearances, and has got a pretty good average rating. Well, last year was 7.17. So there you go. Across the back, Tom Chaibi, the Zambian international. There he is. Had a great season last year as one of our best centre-backs. And then Okoo, there he is. We've had a few bids coming in from him, people that are interested. We've obviously set his asking price at $250,000. I don't think anyone will pay $250,000 for a Vanarama National player, but I don't know, stranger things have been seen in Champ. He had a great season last year, and so here we go. Let's go into our homepage. We are in debt to the tune of £160,000, but we're making profit because we've reduced our wage bill. We're getting rid of a couple of the high earners that were on our kind of salary. So what else can we really talk about here? Other than the fact that we're in the Vanarama National, we're up with the big boys. Who are the big boys? Scunthorpe, Stockport, Yeovil, few other. Let's have a little look at our season preview. Where are we meant to finish? We are predicted to finish 9th. And Mark Molyneux has made the Media Dream 11 at right back. Not sure he's a good right back for you, but anyway, he makes that all-star 11. But we're predicted to finish 9th, and that is behind Scunthorpe, who are meant to be odds-on favourite here to finish first. So our first game of the 2026-2027 season is against Gateshead, who also were promoted from the Vanarama North last year. I always love the first game of the season. I think it's a great opportunity to see the types of players that we've brought into the club. And we've set ourselves up in a familiar setting of the 4-2-4. Here we go. Let's see if there's any selection advice. They are saying that we should start Harley Hamilton over Rayan Clarke. That is not going to happen. And Josh Griffiths over Xander because he is in better physical condition. But I'll go with a slightly unfit goalkeeper that's slightly better than a worse goalkeeper. Josh Allen is only got 45 minutes in him, and we got Slavy Spazov, here he is, sitting on 40 goals in 67 appearances and not a bad option off the bench. Who else have we got? Alex Hunt, here he is, just a centre midfielder, pretty bog standard to come off the bench, along with Eric Natambi, who was our first ever regen kid. Here he is. We've got him back on loan for the 3rd season in a row. Goal scoring has gone right down. Only got 1 last year, so I'm not really sure what's happened to him. But anyway, he's our lad. He's one of our own. And here we go. Let's get into this match against Gateshead. You'll notice as well, we made the big time. Everybody got a squad number. So Niall Ennis took the number 9, Rayan Clarke took the 11, Bidstrup the 8, Pozzo the 6. And the recommendation from our assistant is we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. I don't like that. I'm just going to go and say, give the fans a performance. Tell everybody that we have faith in them to go and make a difference. And let's get the 2025-2026 season underway. Here we go. Now, we did get the most recent update from Champ, and I've heard that if we do score a goal, it will show us who assisted the goal as well. That is a new addition. Whether that pops into our save, I'm not sure, but we're still waiting for our first highlight of the game. Here it is, Rayan Clarke. I told you, a wand of a left foot. There he is up to Chaibi. Ennis, back post. I told you, Rayan Clarke is a wand. Just magic from his left boot. Clips it to the back post. Tom Chaibi, the big Zambian, gets up, knocks it back across goal, and Niall Ennis, Fox in the box, finishes. Thank you very much. 1-0 to Buck CC. Great start to the year. Here he is. Gateshead got the throw in on the right hand side into Corbett, into, how do you pronounce that? Z. And Xander Park with a massive kick to clear it. Rayan Clarke, left hand side, dribbling with the ball. Still going, Rayan Clarke. And that is the magic. That is Rayan Clarke. He is turning it on with a 6.8. Anyway. Rayan Clarke with the ball in the box. Clips it back. Close by Afoka. Headed wide. Just going to change up Rayan Clarke from an inside forward to a winger. Let's get in there. Yet we've played so far. There's still room for improvement. Again, a lot more to come from everybody. Let's say Rayan Clarke. We're going to change him as a winger on support role. And remember, Josh Allen only had 45 minutes. Well, he's played an hour. We might have to take him off. Here we go, Rayan Clarke with the free kick. Go on, son. Just past the post. All right, let's pause it right there. I want to say that Josh Allen is going to come off and we're going to put on Eric Natambi up front. And we're going to put him on as an advanced forward. Get a bit of pace going at the back line there. 20 minutes to go, 1-0 up against Gateshead, and they have a free kick cleared by Mark Molyneux with a free header. Good tackle by Pozzo, smacked clear by Okoo into Niall Ennis, who brings the ball into the left flank. into Kizu, headed clear. Pozzo puts it back to Foka. A Foka grappling with that number 5. Akiwu, again, great blocks by Gateshead to stop the ball from going in the box. Can we find a way through? Mads Bidstrup with a great through ball. Oh, he's got to do better there. 15 minutes to go. Okay, let's pause. We're going to put Eric Natambi out there for Chisholm. Chisholm is going to come off for Slavy Spazov. And Slavy Spazov, I'm going to give him the false 9 role. Now, for some reason, fine, we'll give him the deep line forward role. Last year, he was ranked as a really good false 9, and now he's not. So Slavy comes on. Last 15, we'll keep it positive. Free kick to Gateshead, clipped into the box. Did not like that highlight. Here we go. 5 minutes to go, and maybe let's just go a little more cautious. Little demand more for the last few minutes. 4 minutes of added on time, and there's a highlight. Free kick to Gateshead, floated over the top. Oh. It's an equaliser in the last minute, or in the last minutes. Well, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. But they had how many bookings? 5 bookings. Oh well, there you go. We have finished off our first game with, I would say, well, unlucky. Sure, unlucky. Who had a bad game? Jeremy had a bad game at left back. Let's tell him that we expect more from there. Jeremy, 6.1. Not pleased at all. And let's get in and say Rayan Clarke, 6.6. You know what? Let's just say that we're not pleased. We expect more from him. And Niall, yeah, pleased, you did all right. Well, there you go. Disappointingly, we finished. Well, it wasn't an 8-2, was it? Like last time. Our opening game of the season, and look, the crowd is packed. There's lots of people at Buck CC, and we have finished with a 1-1 game, a 1-1 tie. Here we go. Let's go and have a look. We kicked off with a 1-1 draw against Gateshead. Scunthorpe, yep, they've come away with a 2-0 win away to Woking, at home to Woking. And Gloucester are sitting top after like one game, but that doesn't matter. So let's have a quick look at our schedule and where we are. 2,200 people came to our game at Buck CC. That is pretty awesome. We are away to Woking, at home to Corinthian Casuals, Eastleigh away, and then a big one against Scunthorpe at home. And hopefully our team will gel and we will see ourselves up the Vanarama National League. Anyway, just want to say thank you so much for giving us a follow, watching our video. We hit 50 subscribers in the last one. Super appreciative. We're only a small little save. We're not a big content creator, but I love what I do. I hope you come and watch this youth team of mine going up the leagues, really. It's awesome that we got Rayan Clarke back in for the journey and a few other boys. And just want to say thanks. Give yourself a kind of a follow, or give us a follow. What am I saying? Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe. And if you want to share it out on Twitter, follow us on Twitter as well. We do a lot of screenshots and stuff like that. And thank you for watching.